Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your daily crypto news for Friday, January 19th, 2023. My name is Matt, and as always, do me a favor. Please go to Apple Podcasts, like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment. Leave us a comment. Yeah, but I say that because when people are going to look at podcasts and they go, okay, it says 5 stars, but are actually people listening to this? They read the comments and they go, hey, you know what? That guy said a good thing. That girl said a good thing. Let's give this podcast a shot. And when you do that, you know what it does? It helps us. It helps us get more listeners. So anyway, without my rambling, let's go into Asia Focus.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Asia Focus, a weekly section of Daily Crypto News. I'm Sarah, and share your feedback, opinions, whatever, to sarah@dailycryptonews.net. Clayton, a layer 1 blockchain network supported by South Korea's Kakao, and Fincha, a major Japanese blockchain developed by Line, is planning to merge. This merge aims to create what could be Asia's largest Web3 ecosystem. The new blockchain will support both EVM and COSMOSM frameworks, inheriting Clayton's integration with KakaoTalk and Fincha's integration with Line. If this goes through, the merged organizations are going to serve a user base of over 250 million digital wallets, more than 420 decentralized apps, acting as a springboard for Asia's IT and entertainment enterprises. Wow. Of course, after the announcement, the prices of Clay and Fincha tokens went up. Clay is $0.2, FNSA $28.05 as of January 19th, Friday, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This collaboration between Kakao and Line, two prominent messaging platforms, now close to a conglomerate of IT service in general, was actually expected. For example, in Korea, Kakao is far more than just a messaging app. They are a bank, they are an e-commerce platform, they are a taxi service, they are a map like Google Map, they're anything but actually search engine. They are huge. This makes us reflect on what a strategic move for a big enterprise in the blockchain world. Obviously, they are going to tap into L1, L2 bigger market. I'm not sure if they will get along to leverage their combined user base, but for sure, they have the money to advance the market in Asia. Hong Kong Legislative Council member Johnny Ng is urging the Special Administrative Region of China to expedite the approval of local spot Bitcoin ETF in the wake of their recent approval in the United States. Johnny emphasized the need for Hong Kong to quickly secure a prominent position in the rapidly developing virtual asset market. He also highlighted that this is an opportunity to implement policies and products, potentially establishing Hong Kong as a global center of virtual assets. The cool part is that he knew the importance of strengthening public education on virtual assets, particularly in light of recent financial fraud incidents involving unlicensed crypto exchanges. I haven't seen anyone in the public sector that urges people to educate themselves on crypto assets, digital assets, virtual assets, or whatever you want to call it. In crypto world, the importance of educating yourself goes without saying, right? We know how important it is to DYOR, but in reality, the people who need education is actually regulators. I bet they just get some reports from somebody and that's it. Not even trying to understand how it works, but given the characteristics of crypto, the philosophy of the decentralized finance, of course there is centralized finance too, but you have to try. You have to understand how it works because that's where people start. You have to see from the user's point of view. This is probably the thing that differentiates crypto and Web3 from any other new technologies in the past. Upon that, of course, from an Asian perspective, there is a push for regional competitiveness and regulatory responsiveness to capitalize on the evolving landscape of virtual assets. I mean, I don't care who becomes the leader of crypto. Competition is good if done right. South Korean video game developer WeMade has officially initiated pre-registrations for its upcoming play-to-earn blockchain MMORPG, Nightcrawls. Plus, 341 NFT collections called The Night is Coming has already been sold out within 24 hours. Operating on Unreal Engine 5 and integrating blockchain through the WeMix gamified platform, the game introduces innovative features that allows players to tokenize their characters into NFTs. This approach opens avenues for character trading and the potential accumulation of 7 distinct tokens, applicable across various games or tradable in the diverse market. This game is going to launch in March, so NFT owners will be able to exchange their NFTs for the game's native token, CROW, starting April 1st. CROW is based on something called a pegged stability module, PSM, and automatically adjusts token issuance to preserve stable value. Fancy, but basically to control the price of the token, I guess, algorithmically. Quick facts check. Nightcrawls has already launched back in April in Korea as usual MMORPG game, and this launch in March is going to be blockchain based. Smart, right? Following South Korea last week, Singapore and Thailand government joined the force. Singapore and Thai government also announced that they are banning US-approved Bitcoin spot ETF. Just like Korea, while the decision enforces a ban to Bitcoin ETFs in Singapore, retail investors can explore international investment offerings. The representative from MAS said, quote, "Cryptocurrency trading is by nature highly volatile and speculative and is not suitable for retail investors. Those who still choose to trade Bitcoin ETFs in overseas market are required to exercise extra caution. In addition, they should carefully consider the additional risks associated with trading in overseas markets." End quote. Nothing new. Everyone wants Bitcoin ETF, but within their jurisdiction, not imported one. That's all for today.
Moving into some other news. I have a problem with this headline, but I'm going to explain why. First, here's the headline. Trump dips into Bitcoin ordinals as his NFT ambitions fizzle. Now, let me just read that again. Trump dips into Bitcoin ordinals. First of all, he's making NFTs in ordinals, which is pretty dope. And his NFTs ambitions fizzle. Now, I'm not a Trump fan by any means, but I just don't like this headline because it's misleading. Trump has sold around $2.5 to $3 million in NFTs. He just sold out about 1,075 ETH, and it makes it sound like his ambitions just didn't work out. They worked out absolutely fine. If any of the artists that we know, the struggling artists that are making NFTs, there's hundreds of thousands of them, would love to make $1 million off their NFTs collection. And he did with some pretty generic art. So, I just want to say that it didn't fizzle. Maybe he's not making the next Bored Ape Yacht Club, but it didn't fizzle. Well, he is going into ordinals, like I said, and he has Trump digital trading cards on Bitcoin ordinals. And this is your chance to get his mugshot in a 1-of-1 to be minted as a Bitcoin ordinal. No one would have thought that Bitcoin, the Bitcoin blockchain, would be one of the top NFT chains in 2024. Crypto crime is down 29% in 2023, according to Chainalysis report. The amount of crypto stolen through scams the past year was nearly a third than in 2022. And illicit revenue is down 54%. Total stolen cryptocurrency, Chainalysis said, accounted for 0.34% of total on-chain transactions in 2023 and totaled $24.2 billion compared to 0.42% in 2022, or a total of $39.6 billion. What was the biggest year for illicit cryptocurrency transaction volume? Well, it was 2019, with 1.29% of total transaction volumes being illicit transactions. The lowest year was 2021, with 0.14%. And finally, Bitcoin is coming for gold. Bitcoin has instantly topped silver's NFT market and trails only gold right now. The newly launched Bitcoin exchange traded fund has already topped $30 billion in assets under management. Silver only has $11 billion. How long until we get to the 95 billion of assets under management for gold? Here's my bet. You want to take the bet with me? Email me, matt@dailycryptonews.net. I'm betting that we get there before the halving in April. That gives us some months. Maybe I'm being a little bit too generous with this. Maybe March? What do you think? Email me. My bet is before the halving. Now let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 10:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fear Greed's at 56 neutral. We're not greedy. We're not extremely greedy. We're just neutral. And that's because Bitcoin fell 4.2% in 24 at $40,893. Ethereum's number 2 at $2,467, down 2.4% in 24. Tether's number 3. Binance is at 312, down 0.5%. And Solana is at 91.74, down 7.3%. Somebody's going to scoop that up. Running off the top 10, we have XRP, USDC, Cardano, Avalanche, which is down 7.2% at 32.70, and Doge is at number 10 at 7.7 cents, down 3%. The total market cap is at 1.62 trillion, down 3.5%. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 49.5 and an ETH dominance of 18.3, and that was our show today. I hope you have a great weekend. It's snowing over here in Cleveland, and so if you are in Cleveland, I hope that you have a nice shovel handy because it's going to be a snowy weekend. And until Monday, happy hodling, everyone.